Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I have a lot of thank yous to do, but I'm going to save the thank yous to the end. So I just want to let everybody know I have a lot of people to thank. But I just can't thank all of those who attended this event enough. It was overwhelming. You know, we thought we'd have 1,000. We thought at least 1,000 would make it a success. And lo and behold, we ended up having 8,000. How did we calculate that? A police officer who was there, who apparently does that, based upon the number of cars that came in and how he counts the crowd, calculated 8,000. I don't know how many there were, 5, 6, 7, 8,000, 9, 10, who knows. But there were thousands of people there. To put that in perspective, that big We the People event down in Muhlenberg County that had Lindell, Candace Owens, General Flynn, a whole host of speakers, Lynn Wood, apparently only 300 people showed up. I don't know if that's true or not, but those were some reports. Of course, we know we can't believe reports. I just want to also some of the things that were incredible. The speeches were amazing. The crowd was amazing. Do you realize we had 8,000 people gathered, not one fight, not one incident, not one person kicked out. And it's almost emotional for me it is emotional for me to share this with you. At the end of the night, when everybody left, there was no garbage. None. My daughter took a picture. She goes, "Oh my God, Dad, there's no garbage." 8,000 people came. They brought coolers. They ate the food that we sold them, drank the Cokes that we sold them, drank their own alcohol, ate their own food. And there wasn't one piece of paper on the ground. That is the quality of these people. These people came and people spoke about God, people spoke about their country, people spoke about patriotism. It was incredible. Now, Chuck Holbrook, the underboss, came in from Arizona, and I stationed him at the front gate. Chuck's got great instincts. He's got great charm. He's got great abilities. He knows how I think. And I said, "Chuck, I want you at the gate because if you see anything that's, off kilter, I know you'll know how to handle it." Well, 2 guys pulled in. One had a mask, everything else. And Chuck was suspicious of their agenda. And they were Proud Boys. Now, you know that I announced a week or so ago, we don't want the left, we don't want the Antifa folks, nor do we want the Proud Boys. We don't want any white supremacists. We don't want them. You're not freaking invited. So Chuck kicked those 2 people out. Well, somehow, some way, about 10 of them snuck in. And I recognized them because I was at the podium. I was the MC for the whole time. And off to the left of the stage over here, I saw them in their shirts. Now, this is a fact. They didn't cause any trouble. They didn't do anything. They didn't say anything wrong, do anything, cause any trouble at all. Okay? And it was really funny because when the Trump bikers gang came, I wanted them to come down on the back row. Well, they actually came down in front of the stage. This is hysterical. So I had security for me, the speakers, and everybody else, front of the stage, about 50 Trump bikers. It was like, well, there's the stage security, and they escorted Tommy Lahren on and off the stage into the tent. They escorted Kimberly Guilfoyle on and off the stage to the tent. It was beautiful. Now, you can't make this up. All those people, all those wonderful people. And by the way, if you remember, I said I didn't want the media here. I didn't want the media. And I changed my mind. I thought I would trust them. Never, ever again. And we can show you photos of the incredible crowd and the wonderful things that were said. This is Scott Wartman, Twitter. By the way, nobody follows the guy. Thank God for that. Lahren said she's not an insurrectionist. I talked with some bikers here who said they were on the Capitol steps on January 6th. but didn't enter. Well, what's that got to do with anything? And quote, by the way, I found out one of my dearest, oldest friends I haven't seen forever, I found out went to the Capitol that day and went to the Capitol but didn't go in. He says, thank God I didn't go in. My other buddy told me, he goes, thank God I didn't go in. But you know, the January 6th was a joke. The only person that got killed was a protester, an unarmed white woman. Then, get this, Scott Wortman posted, guy wearing the Proud Boy colors, yellow and black polo shirt, flashes OK symbol as Lauren says, I worship Jesus Christ, not the government. Now, first off, 8,000 people. He comments about that, which I don't believe him. That's a bullshit lie. So Scott Wortman does this article, and he tries to find, see, they go out of their way to find the negative. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. I just, you know, it goes on and on and on and on. No traffic accidents. By the way, I didn't even get insurance for the event. Thank God. That would have been expensive. It was the largest political rally. Look around. You tell me. The largest political rally and forever that in the tri-state that didn't include Donald Trump. You tell me when the last time 8,000 people gathered at a political event that didn't include Donald Trump. Didn't include Donald Trump. And by the way, it's funny. Do you know who wasn't there? All the Republican politicians. Now, Thomas Massey, I think, would have been there. Thomas Massey was in Washington, and I think Rand Paul had something else. We invited them. But it's funny how the local politicians, see, Trump stands out like a sore thumb. Now, let me go through some thank yous. I would like to thank all the volunteers, including my Bulldog Media team, Wesley Deters, Chad Fuller, my son-in-law, his dad, Todd Fuller, who had the place looking great, and all the people from Crimson, Jacob Barton, Chuck Holbrook, Sabrina Kane, who did the photographs, Tyler Slavonic, who videotaped it for us, Rebecca Holbrook, who did all the social media posting during the event, Joe Rudder, Christina Rudder, and Matt Bradley, a.k.a. Murdoch. I can't thank enough Complete Auto, who brought the truck and the gigantic flag. I want to thank the volunteers, Bob Pilley, Deb Pilley, Jan Workman, Pam Baldridge, David Daniels, Melissa Daniels, Don Wegman, Daryl Birchman, Francis Lee Deters. I want to thank the speakers, Kathy Gornick and Sally O'Boyle, Pastor Terry Blankenship, who came from West Virginia, Andrew Cooper Ryder from Brewed Coffee, Mark Smitty Smith, National President of Bikers, Cassie Schabel and Andrea Humpert from We the People of Kentucky, Erica Callahan for Americans for Election Integrity, Tommy Laren, Kimberly Guilfoyle. I want to thank Jeff Davis and the Rebel Wranglers Jeeps. I want to thank Dangerous Jim and the Slims for the great concert. I want to thank Tony the DJ that did a great job. I want to thank Vito from Vito's for the fireworks. Those fireworks were as good as any local fireworks. You know, those of you that go to the Independence fireworks, they were like that. They were really good. Long, blew people away. I want to thank 911 Restoration for all their help. Crimson Excavating for all their help. Parks Yoga, my son's new yoga studio, who was a sponsor. I want to thank my wife, Mary, for putting up with it. And she came and she had a good time too. I want to thank Liberty Barbecue. I want to thank Ed Chiarelli and Stu McGriff and all their volunteers who helped out. I want to thank Gary Holland from One Holland, who gave us 100 large pizzas. I want to thank Chris Haddle from the Kenton County Police Department and all the help that they gave us. No problems. The day was freaking beautiful. There was a couple things. We need more food vendors next time. We also need to have speakers all the way in the back and louder. And we're going to do it again. There's going to be a fest next year. In fact, mark your calendar. It will be Saturday, September the 10th. We're going to do it on a Saturday. Let me see. By the way, I love this. The Hamilton County Republican Party or the Kenton County Republican Party couldn't draw a crowd like that. It was an honor. The most humbling, there was so many neat things about it. The most humbling thing for me were all of you that stood in line to get a picture with me. I mean, that just blew me away. I mean, you know, there was 3 different times all those people got in different lines, and it was an honor to have my picture taken with so many people. Honored, honored, honored. And all the thank yous. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. That's the wrap on the Freedom Fest. Next.